The Joey Bishop Show is an American sitcom starring comedian Joey Bishop. The series premiered in September 1961 on NBC, where it aired for 3 seasons. The series then moved to CBS for its final season. Executive produced by Danny Thomas, The Joey Bishop Show is a spin-off of Thomas' series The Danny Thomas Show. Overview. Season 1. The series was conceived as a vehicle for comedian Joey Bishop by entertainer Danny Thomas and producer Louis F. Edelman in 1960. At the time, Thomas was starring in his own show, Make Room for Daddy, airing on CBS. Thomas' show was then a top 20 hit and served as a launching pad for The Joey Bishop Show. The series' pilot episode, entitled Everything Happens to Me, aired on March 27, 1961 during the 8th season of Danny Thomas. In the pilot, an incompetent Hollywood public relations man named Joey Mason forgets to make proper accommodations for an exhausted Danny Williams after he arrives in Los Angeles to play a show. Joey is then forced to put Danny up in the home he shares with his colorful parents, Mr. and Mrs. Mason, and 2 unmarried sisters, Betty and Stella. By the time the series was picked up by NBC, Bishop's character's name was changed to Joey Barnes and the character of Joey's father was dropped. 2 additional characters were also added, a younger brother named Larry and Frank, the husband of Joey's older sister Betty. The series' first incarnation features Joey, a well-intending but hapless and trouble-prone young man who works for the Hollywood public relations firm, Willoughby, Cleary & Jones. The firm is headed by J.P. Willoughby, Joey's demanding boss. Willoughby's secretary, Barbara Simpson, is Joey's girlfriend. Joey lives with and supports his widowed mother, Mrs. Barnes, younger sister Stella and younger brother Larry, who is a medical student. Joey also supports his older sister Betty and her proudly unemployed husband Frank. The storylines during the first season typically revolve around Joey's misadventures concerning his job. Problems also arise when family members, who often think he has more influence in Hollywood than he actually has, attempt to take advantage of his non-existent influence. As the series was a spin-off of The Danny Thomas Show, Danny Thomas and Marjorie Lord appeared as their Danny Thomas characters in the first season's 4th episode entitled This Is Your Life. Sid Melton, who appeared as Uncle Charlie Helper on Danny Thomas, also appeared. Upon its September 1961 premiere, the series struggled in the ratings. In an effort to improve viewership, NBC decided to readjust the series. Several characters, including Joey's older sister Betty, brother-in-law Frank, and girlfriend Barbara Simpson, were dropped. Several crew members were also dismissed. The changes helped the series' ratings and NBC renewed it for a 2nd season. Season 2. After the first season, Bishop decided to completely reformat the series. In addition to the format change, The Joey Bishop Show also featured an entirely different supporting cast. In the 2nd incarnation, Joey Barnes is the host of a New York City talk variety television show. Abby Dalton joined the cast as Joey's new wife Ellie, and the 2 live at the Carlton Arms, a posh Manhattan apartment building. Towards the end of Season 2, Ellie discovers she is pregnant with the couple's first child. Their son, Joey Barnes, Jr., was born in the Season 2 finale, The Baby Cometh. Also joining the cast was Guy Marks, who portrayed Freddie, Joey's manager. Marks left the series after 19 episodes in Corbett. Monica joined the cast as Larry Corbett, Joey's head writer. The supporting cast also include Mary Treen as Hilda, the Barnes maid and baby nurse, with whom Joey frequently trades insults. Joe Besser portrayed Mr. Gilson, the building's henpecked super who lives in fear of his wife, Tantalia. Storylines for the remainder of the series' run mainly focus on Joey's home life but also feature storylines involving Joey's job as a television host. As such, various celebrities who were guests on Joey Barnes' talk show appeared throughout the series' run. Although the 2nd incarnation of the series was seemingly unrelated to the first incarnation, The series featured 2 episodes that were tied into The Danny Thomas Show. Rusty Hammer, who appeared on Danny Thomas as Rusty Williams, also appeared as his character in 3 season 4 episodes. Rusty Arrives, Rusty's Education, and Joey Entertains Rusty's Fraternity. Danny Thomas also appeared as himself in 2 season 3 episodes. Danny gives Joey advice, and Andy Williams visits Joey. Cast: Joey Bishop as Joey Barnes, Abby Dalton as Ellie Barnes, Madge Blake as Mrs. Barnes, Warren Berlinger as Larry Barnes, Joe Flynn as Frank, John Griggs as JP, Willoughby, Nancy Hadley as Barbara Simpson, Virginia Vincent as Betty, Marlo Thomas as Stella Barnes, Joe Besser as Mr. Gilson, Bill Bixby as Charles Raymond, Guy Marks as Freddie, Corbett Monica as Larry Corbett, Mary Treen as Hilda, Joey Foreman as Dr. Sam Nolan. Guest stars: The Joey Bishop Show featured several celebrity guest stars who appeared as themselves. Among the celebrity guest stars are the Andrews Sisters, Edgar Bergen, Milton Berle, Jack Carter, Vic Damon, Tommy Davis, Willie Davis, Don Drysdale, Zsa Zsa Gabor, Shecky Green, Robert Golett, Buddy Hackett, Frank Howard, Jack Jones, Don Knotts, Jackie Leonard, Oscar Levant, Jerry Lewis, Claudine Longett, Ed McMahon, Jan Murray, Jack Parr, Bobby Riddle, Roberta Sherwood, Bill Moose Scouron, Danny Thomas, Andy Williams. Actors who appeared in guest starring roles include Jack Albertson, Mary Anders, Cliff Arquette, Parley Bear, Raymond Bailey, Neville Brand, John Carson, Jackie Coogan, Henry Gibson, Sterling Holloway, Nancy Culp, Suane Langdon, Joy Lansing, George Lindsay, Howard McNear, J.P. Morgan, Burt Mustine, Maidie Norman, Dennis O'Keefe, Barbara Stanwyck, George Tobias, Lee Van Cleef, Dawn Wells. Reception. Upon its premiere, The Joey Bishop Show struggled in the ratings. After the first retooling, ratings for the series improved and NBC renewed it for another season. The series' second revamped season proved to be popular with audiences and ratings increased. By the end of the 3rd season, the series had dropped in the ratings again and NBC announced it would be dropped from its lineup in January 1964. In September 1964, CBS announced it had picked up The Joey Bishop Show for the 1964-65 television season. The Season 4 debut episode, Joey Goes to CBS, premiered on September 27, 1964. Ratings for The Joey Bishop Show remained low and CBS announced its cancellation in January 1965. The series finale aired on March 30, 1965. Syndication and DVD release. Episodes of The Joey Bishop Show aired on TV Land in 1998. In September 2004, Questar Entertainment released the complete 2nd season of The Joey Bishop Show on Region 1 DVD in the United States. Currently, the series is shown on Retro TV.